Hey everybody, we're making cover songs by metal bands. Our version of a tier list.
Yeah, it's like a 3.
What? Erra, The Contortionist, and Children of Bodom. Check this out. Back at it. We're going to change things up a little bit. Some new sessions here, so bear with us. We're going to cover songs today. We already covered a cover song at the start of our channel, actually. I think it was one of the first videos we ever did, was Seven Devils by Born of Osiris. That's a cover song of Florence and the Machine, which is a whole other thing.
And then we did Snowblood.
And then we did Snowblind.
Snowblind, yeah, Snowblind.
With System of a Down. It was a Black
Which we
Sabbath
didn't
cover.
know. Going into it, we didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
And we found out during the podcast that it was a cover.
Yeah. So now we figure these are two that I know are covers. They're pretty obvious covers, sort of. And then we're going to throw in one little wrench in there just for fun.
For fun, yeah.
So the first one, both of these next two are ones that I'm well aware of. This is Erra, You Think I Ain't Worth a Dollar, But I Feel Like a Millionaire. That's a cover from Queens of the Stone Age. Now, it is kind of nice. Like it is different. Like it is a different take on the song from Queens of the Stone Age. It's nice. It's a good song. It's actually a really nice song. This is dope. This is right around the time when they were doing Neon, so it's the same sort of like, that era of Erra.
Yeah.
They've been good for so long.
Stoked to see them.
Yeah, they're a great band. They don't screw around. But this is a Queens of the Stone Age cover from Erra, and we're gonna throw in a little bit of where we think it fits afterwards, and we'll get into it. But here it is. So
The only quip I'd have would be that, like, with cover songs, typically, like, you'd want to know the original, and unfortunately, I don't know the Queens of Stone Age original. Oh, maybe I do, but off the top of my head,
you might have. This one's different enough that even if you had heard the original, or like you're not sure if you heard the original, you might not be able to tell. Know. Yeah,
true. Okay,
like it is different enough, but it is obviously a cover of Queens of
cover.
Stone Age. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, all right, let's check it out. This is Erra. You Think I Ain't Worth a Dollar, But I Feel Like a Millionaire. Let's go. simple. You can obviously tell it's like not an original Erra song because of how simplistic it is. But like it definitely has like they just made it heavy. They made a Queens of the Stone Age song that was like sort of chill, like an alt rock sort of tune to like just a clear like a metal sort of anthem-y sort of feel to it.
Yeah, I was waiting for like an Erra part to come in.
Yeah, it's all JT in that, eh? Like there was no Jesse in that.
Even just like when they go into like their melodies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't have it.
Yeah, it's true. It again, you can tell it's a cover song after the fact because of that. I think it's kind of the same thing though as Seven Devils actually with Born of Osiris. Same sort of deal where it's like I think when you try to like make something like a song that's not metal, you realize how otherwise simplistic it kind of is because we're used to that in metal. Like it's when you bring one of those songs that's written like not for metal into metal that it kind of shows basic. You how basic it kind of actually is. But still good. Like it's obviously like you're not gonna like there's not a whole lot to that song obviously, but I would say it's
definitely Erra. Sounds like Erra. How many views does that get?
It's gonna be up there. 169,000 only for a Queens of the Stone Age song in the height of Neon from Erra. That's pretty low. I don't know what else to like compare it to in terms of like their.
Did you talk comment there?
Yeah, it was me.
Is that you talk comment on that?
Yeah, Queens of the Stone Era.
Nice. Nice.
It's also 6 years ago too when it came out. So bear with me on the chintzy graphic on this one. I'll fix this up for the next round we do. But we're gonna try and tier list some of the stuff, and we're gonna try to rank them based on where we think they fit. So in the gym, off of that's a pretty good gym song, honestly, right? Like it's you know what I mean. It's got a good pump to it.
Because
Too
there's
basic?
nothing like particular about it that like you can't be like, oh, this part's coming, hit the set.
True, but it is chuggy though. Like chuggy's good in the gym though, right? Like it does have a deep, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you can grind through that. And
I guess we're up against the wall here with this idea. It's like I like heavy hitting parts to like start my set.
Right. Well, it doesn't. But I'm saying like it's still better than like a. You'd still rather have that song than like a Taylor Swift song in the gym. You know what I mean?
To me, that song is background noise.
Really?
Yeah. Which
I can't. I
car traveling I wouldn't do with the kids and the family in the car. It's not for a chick, obviously. I think it's a work study song. I think it's background noise. Don't distract me too much.
Yeah.
Don't distract me too much.
Yeah. So, let's rank these out of 10 for where you think it would fit based on what these. So, work study, it's a what out of 10? 8 out of 10? 7 out of 10? Kind of what you want. A 3 out of 10 for a work study? 3 out of 10.
If I'm thinking of what might be like, we're just getting started here with this list. So like, there's definitely
there's better work study
7 tiers of better songs for work and study.
So you're saying it, but the place that it fits the best in your mind is work and study, and it's a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll separate. Just on that alone, I'll separate our scores here. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 on work and study. Because again, like you're not paying that much attention to it anyways. I think the sound is still there for me. Like I think the sound of it is still Erra. It is still chuggy enough that it's enjoyable, at least for me.
Yeah, I guess it depends how you want to analyze it. It's like it's actually perfect for work and study. It's actually a 10 out of 10 for me for work and study because I wouldn't even notice it. So I'd be focused on my work and studying. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. So
if it was too good of a song, then it wouldn't belong in that category.
That's my point. Even with the gym, somewhat is that it's still decent. For me, it would still be good in the gym because it's like you're not paying that much attention to it in the gym anyway.
Treat your own, sure. But I'm paying attention to my music when I'm in the gym.
I'm not saying it's the best gym song in the world, but I'm saying that that's better than like. I'll put it this way: that's a better gym song than the song that's coming up next. I'll give you that much. To me, that's a better song in the gym than the song that's coming up next.
We need it where you put it and where I put it. Then I guess
that's where I'm going to split it. I'm doing that right now.
I'm not listening to that in the gym. There's no way.
I'd listen to that in the gym. Anyway, so are you keeping it 3 out of 10 for your study or what?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I'll give it a 6. In the gym, you're saying a 0? That's giving you no floor at all. That's
we're ranking all the categories of the song.
Yeah, because eventually we're gonna add them all up, and then we'll know what they like. What, you know what I mean? Like the song that encompasses everything, or a song that like only does one thing really well,
All
right?
right. This is a lot of work for me. Jim's 0.
Jim is a 0. That means that you'd rather listen to Britney Spears, "Hit Me
No,
Baby One More Time,"
I flat out would never play that in the gym.
but you would play Britney Spears than that over that.
No, that'd also be a 0.
Okay.
Actually,
Really?
I actually like certain Britney Spears songs. I would, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm actually gonna give that a 6 out of 10 as well. Honestly, for the gym for me,
Thinking about Britney Spears in the gym is motivation.
I 0 is like that's nuts. That's like you would never listen to, like that's kind of crazy. I think there's enough depth in that song at least to pump some iron to. You don't have to be like fucking long.
I'm pretty particular, man.
You're not gonna push your max set listening to that, but we're doing it day in day out, like the monotonous type. You know,
I don't know
gym
about you,
sessions.
but like I don't do random playlist shit in the gym. I don't. I pick my fucking
You
songs.
just have to go long enough, I guess, that you get to that point where you start to. Car and traveling. So 0 again for you?
Yeah,
In the car? Never?
fucking
You're in the
2.
plane?
If it comes on, I won't skip it because it's there.
So what? 2 out of 10?
2.
3 out of 10? 3?
2, yeah.
2? I yeah, say maybe like maybe a 5 for me. Romance, like, yeah, it's gonna be like a 0.
0, yeah.
0. I'll give it a 1. I'll give it a 1. I don't like just maybe if you're into the pumping rare circumstance where you might get away with it. All right, Family Wholesome 0, easily 0. Calm Nature 0. Party.
I mean, 1, whatever. Like,
Yeah, I give it a 1.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 2. Like, yeah, if you're gonna pat like
If Spotify threw it on like by accident, whatever.
yeah. All right. So there it is. Obviously, I ranked it generally higher, but so in theory, hopefully, how this can turn out down the road is I'll have these all added up on a spreadsheet, and we'll just have it somewhere so that we know where they fit. And actually, just after the session alone, we'll know where these fit. It'll start making sense as we do this. So
All right.
it's like a tier list, but we're gonna rank these songs so we kind of have an idea of like
Because
where they fit.
the idea is if we're gonna like be covering all these niche songs, if someone's coming to our channel, they're looking for something,
That fits for where.
that's rare, unheard of, but like, I'm not gonna spend the time going through our entire channel and deciding for themselves which of these underrated songs they like. Whereas if we can come up with some sort of like ranking system, instead of going through our whole channel, they can look at our rank and say like, oh, if you're looking for obscure songs that are great, the top of the rank will show that.
Yeah.
Right? See what I'm saying? Anyone can come in and just instantly be like, okay, these guys think these songs are the best underrated songs, rather than having to go through our whole channel and get to that. So that's the idea of our channel, right? Is to give exposure to these sick underrated songs. But the problem is we flood it too much. Then that's why they stay underrated because no one's gonna put the time in to listen to them all.
Okay, so there's that. There's not much more to like talk about with that one. I don't know why they chose to do that, like Erra. I don't know where that came from for them.
Yeah,
it's super random. I mean, it's a cool song. I think I get the idea. I think to me, my guess is JT liked doing his part of that, like give me Jerome, give me some more. Like I think he must have had some affinity with sounding metal with that. Maybe it was his idea. I don't know. There was an idea there somewhere.
But
anyways,
also kudos to them. Like whatever it is, like a lot of bands
just did it.
Leave that on like a hard drive in the basement somewhere. But you might as well put it out there.
Yeah.
I've been saying that forever. You might as well put it out there.
Okay, so there's Erra. This one, like I don't know, like you know this song. So 1979 is Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, I know. Okay, nice.
So Face Down 1979.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Okay.
Yeah. So the Contortionist covered that on their Our Bones album. I actually like it. This one is the opposite in a way as a cover song as from Erra. So I felt like they kind of came real close. Like it's really close to the same sound. but with Michael Lessard's twist on it. Like it's got his style on it.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, like it's not metal. It's the same sort of vibe. I like it. I honestly think to me it's just as good as the original as far as I'm like, you know, as a Contortionist fan, it's right on the level for me with them. And it also a bold move. Like to cover Smashing Pumpkins is like kind of you know, putting yourself out there, and I think they did a really good job with this. So straightforward as it is. Again, this is gonna be a different sort of vibe entirely. Again, I don't know why they did this in general. This was off of an EP called Our Bones, which had like 4 or 5 songs on it that were okay. They were all pretty like decent. I think this was actually one of the more interesting songs that came off of the album, as far as I can remember. They did like a song called Follow and another song called Our Bones, I think, it was pretty good. But this was just shortly after Clairvoyant, I believe.
I'm intrigued. I want to
So
hear this.
yeah, here it is, The Contortionist, 1979. Let's check it out.
Shakedown 1979. Cool kids never have the time. On a live wire right up off the street, you and I should meet. Junebug skipping like a stone. Headlights pointed at the dawn. We were sure we never see an end to it all. And I don't even care to shake these zipper blues. And we don't know just where our bones will rest to dust, I guess. Forgotten and absorbed to the earth Double across the vacant and the bored. Then I'll show just what we have in store. Morphine city slipping loose down the sea. We don't even care. As restless as we are, we feel the pull in the land of 1,000 guilds and some men lamented and assured to lights and towns below. Fast the speed of sound. Justine never knew the rules. Hung down with the freaks and ghouls. No apologies ever need be made. I know you better than you fake it to see. And I don't even care to shake these zipper clothes.
Not what I was expecting. That's
Yeah?
basically them just trying to hard like 100% copy.
It was
See if they can do
almost
it.
identical. Yeah, because really close, right? Like they were legitimately
So
covering it.
is it more of like a flex or a mock? It's like
It's kind of a flex, I think.
it's a flex, and it's not a mock. Obviously, I would.
I
hope
was
not.
like the whole time they were playing that, I was thinking about how much fun they must have had. Like it feels like it would be a fun song to play.
So chill, so nice.
Like
Great
yeah,
song.
like a super relaxed tune. Like especially for them, like if they're coming off
Yeah.
of like the
Yeah.
Exoplanet album and they go into that, it would
Yeah.
feel so chill. So like
That's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just a chill song, and it's definitely like it's that's kind of the era that they were coming out of. Like they did the language and then clairvoyant. They were kind of in this like phase of being chill as a band for the Contortionist. Speaking of which, like it'll be very interesting to see what they come up with.
It's not always about the ability to play; it's the ability to create. Right? It's like, yeah, our bands can fucking play any big hit on the planet, but can they originate them, or would they, would they? But
Like you're saying, like could the Contortionist originate a song like that?
right.
I think they do. I think on that album, like that sound of that song is similar to other songs that they had on the album, the EP that they had that came off of. So like they have one called and it's pretty similar. I'll play it for a minute just so you like get the idea.
Is it wrong if I'm right?
So you kind of get the idea.
But this is where it comes down to like how complicated the whole thing is. It's like distribution rights, who's in charge of what gets played where, on what
Yeah.
radio stations.
I don't remember
get too
if
deep
that
with it,
album came from. I guess it didn't came from Sumerian. I guess it's a different artist. I'm wondering if maybe because I know that Smashing Pumpkins is on Sumerian now. It might be the case that they had easier access to these songs just because they are on the same label. So like I know that's the case with Born of Osiris, for example, and Florence and the Machine. That she was off of. I think she was
Sure.
on.
Right, but like
Sumerian.
I'm saying like that song itself, the original Smashing Pumpkins song, is big and huge, and they made they got big off of something like that of that song
Right.
because of why.
Timing, place and time. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The industry rather than like ability. Well,
Definitely back then. Like definitely like these days, God only knows. These days it's just a crapshoot, right? Like now it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
now it's just there's no one has any chance these days.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Focus Pool is a perfect example. It's like
Yeah.
how could
do you make
those
it?
guys put all that work in like that and just nobody cares? Because they probably just don't know. They didn't know anybody. Didn't have the right connections, whatever, to like distribute it. It's depressing to me for like that band Focus Pool to have like put that effort and produce that and just like get nothing. You imagine?
Yeah, dude. I know.
That's depressing.
Yeah, just depressing. Yeah, it's rough.
It's perfectly just as good as any Tool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Tell me about it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's crazy. But
So what's the difference? The only difference is
they're not the only ones. It's not like they're the only ones either. I'm sure there's tons out there, right? Like it's a brutal industry right now, and it's like there's no incentive to be an artist anymore in a way.
because it's not about the quality of the work.
Yeah. Well, to that point too. I mean, obviously you can make the best shit in the world in a basement in Chicago. Like you can, you know what I mean? Like you can. Some of the best stuff that comes out is quality wise not that great. Like obviously all the quality in the world came off of we hate bringing it up all the time, but it's Veil Maya's Common Man's Collapse. It's like you can't like that was for the Common Man's Collapse was made like early on, like the quality wise.
Well, yeah, at some point the cream rose to the top, I guess, back then, thankfully. But like if some band were to go there and be the new Common Man's Collapse, we'd never fucking know. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a large chance we never found it to begin with.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a reason that sounds originated at that time when you had, because it wasn't just Velmaya, obviously. That Born of Osiris, like that came up as a thing for whatever reasons. Like God only knows what that really was. Let's do the tier list for that. So Jim, not that great, right?
Not Jim. I'll give it like a 2 for the Jim.
So you give it more than Then what?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Oh, because I don't like playing new shit in the gym.
Okay.
I'm familiar with it, so
You have to be familiar. Interesting.
yeah.
See, I actually would give it less. I'd give that like a 3.
Because like I plan my like set and lift and stuff around like the song.
I like the song. I feel like honestly they did a good version of it. Like it's not bad
Car-
at all. It's
Car
enjoyable.
traveling, it's 10 out of 10, obviously.
Yeah, that's probably up there. You think it's 10 out of 10?
I mean, no, whatever, 8. So
Okay.
we don't know what 10, I don't know what 10 is yet. I'll do this for a long time before I start picking 10s.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's 100%.
Yeah. I'll be on the same page with you on this one and say it's an 8. Yeah. And then
Same,
romance.
same thing for this. It's definitely
Romance.
an
8.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that.
Until we start doing some 9 Inch Nails or something.
yeah. No. I mean, closer. Yeah, closer would be a 10 out of 10, I guess. Yeah, maybe work studies. Gotta be up there
I
too,
feel like
right?
car romance work is kind of similar, but yeah, definitely same thing. I'd be happy with this in the background.
8.
8, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly happy
Yeah,
with it.
I do the same thing. I'll say 8 too. Wholesome, yeah, same thing.
Not quite as high. I mean,
Not quite as high, you don't think?
well,
6.
depends on the family. If the grandparents are over, you're not playing that. So
Even grandparents would be okay with that, though, right? Like, there's nothing you can't
no, they're
complain
not.
about it.
They're not.
You don't think? Why
Well,
wouldn't they be?
It's not an 8. Yeah, it's a 6 or something.
A 6? You think it's a 6?
Sure.
I'll give it higher than that. Maybe not an 8, but
Yeah, but you always think people who don't like our music will like it. They don't.
yeah, but you're the opposite of that too. In the sense, that I think most people are more down with it than I don't know. I think
They're not.
that's not too bad. Calm nature, that's gonna be up there. Like if you're like just trying to relax, same thing. What are you saying?
Oh, yeah, if you're going on a hike, yeah, that's an 8 out of 8 if you're on a hike.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a little higher. I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. And then party, kind of, it's okay for a party actually, but maybe not as good because it's not as like hype.
Depends on the timing. Yeah.
Like for normal people, maybe like. So what would you say?
Actually, I think it's kind of low because I think you're kind of killing the vibe of the party.
Yeah, it could be a vibe killer. Yeah.
So it's like a 3 or 4. 3.
Okay.
If it's like later, like everyone's kind of left, and it's just like a few of you left, then it's great. But like
yeah,
during the
like for
party,
normal
it's not
people, whatever. Like I actually think it'd be okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 because I think like in the right circumstances, like you might get away with it.
great. Yeah, it depends.
But obviously,
in
it's
general,
not. It's not gonna uplift the whole atmosphere. But
It doesn't
it's
make
up
a
there.
it's not a party song.
Yeah. So I think I'm getting the gist of how this is going to start going. Well, actually, it'll be very interesting to see how this.
We'll
turns
refine
out.
it.
Yeah, and then we'll also split it across. Like eventually, you'll be able to see our tastes and our different. Like we'll be able to tell the differences in between the two of us, what we like. Again, obviously, like I didn't like the song as much in the gym as the other one, just for the sake of it being heavier, or this one, being more chill and relaxed type of thing.
Yeah.
But they'll have their place. All right. So third one, neither of us have heard this, I guess.
No.
I think maybe. I feel like it's one of those things that we must have maybe heard.
We were having trouble finding metal cover songs, so
Yeah.
I just Googled, and it seems like it's relatively new. This is Bodom. It's 2 years old.
That's
on YouTube
true.
At least,
It's got the most
Which
views
is-
of anything we've done so far.
which is odd. So I don't know what this is, but sounds interesting. So we'll listen to it.
I mean, it doesn't strictly say it's a cover song, though, right? So is it a cover song?
We'll find out.
I mean, it's obviously on the surface, it sounds like it should be a cover song. It should be a Britney Spears.
We'll
cover
find
song.
out what it is, and this is our first listening, both of us, live.
It is funny that like metal has the balls to do covers like this. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't care how bad New Bodom is. I've been wanting it. We've all been wanting it for 20 years. Let's go.
all right. Well,
Bodom's so underrated. It's insane.
let's check it out. So, Children of Bodom, In Your Face. Oops, I Did It Again. Probably a cover song from Britney Spears.
We'll figure out what it is. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Cause you lose, oh, better get up. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. screaming away, wishing that he lost control inside. I cry watching the days. Can you see I'm a fool in so many ways? To lose all my senses, that is just so typically me. I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby, I want you to think I'm your love. That's it from my heart. I'm not that innocent.
Jätkät, hei, mä menen nyt ihan oikeesti.
Hei Oppu, hei, ennen kuin sä lähdet, niin kato mitä mä toin sulle.
Jumala, olet hyvän näköinen, mutta eiks tää oo siis...
On, sixpacki, kyllä.
No eihän se tois tarvinnut, hyvä mies. Sitä mut siis, ei mulla oo väkeviä.
Niin, mutta aamuksi.
That innocent.
Ei se mitään.
That was Britney Spears cover song.
I don't know. That was all right. I don't know.
It was a clip that must have been an April Fool's thing or something, right? Like, oh yeah, it was. Okay, it's uploaded on March 29th here, but I'm pretty sure in
It's an April Fool's thing.
like in Sweden it would have been April Fool's. Yeah,
Did somebody like AI? Is that AI maybe? Because it's not.
yeah.
Or
So
was
it says it was actually apparently it was released it was released in 2005 on
But it's
April
probably
Fool's.
not. It's probably not actual Bodom. It's probably just AI maybe.
No, it says it in the actual
Oh.
description of the video. It says 2005, but it was an April Fool's joke in 2005. Oh no, it was a no.
So we don't know what the hell this
It's
is.
January
bottom,
1st.
Bottom line is we have no idea what this is. It was all right though.
What the hell? Anyway, yeah. I mean, it was definitely an April Fool's joke. There's no question that was an April Fool's joke.
Point is, we don't know what it is, but
It wasn't done clearly in seriousness, obviously.
if it's not AI and they actually like sat down and did this, they spent the time and did it.
This does bring
Let's
up
take it seriously.
one other thing that there's one other April Fool's joke song that's just coming to my mind now that I'm thinking about April Fool's joke songs. Periphery did one. And oddly enough, it's the only Periphery song that I ever actually really liked. I don't know why, but I actually thought it was pretty good. I think it's called Periphery Get Off My Lawn. Beta. Yeah. Kind of like it though. They did this as an April Fool's joke, and oddly enough, it's one of the few songs I actually genuinely liked from Periphery. I'm not a Periphery fan, but I found it ironic that one of my favorite songs from them was an April Fool's joke. Anyway, I strongly recommend checking it out, even though same thing, like lyrically, a joke.
My name is Misha, and I'd like to say there's a new Periphery song coming your way. It says
Yeah. Anyway, Beta Snowflake. I actually that comes to my head once in a while. Like whenever I hear someone call someone a snowflake, I'm like, in my head, I always think of that, like the metal snowflake. Yeah. Anyway, so let's do the tier list for that. Just or do you want to? Do you bother?
The bottom, yeah, it's it. It's the bottom one.
So where would you put that? This is gonna be low. Come on,
No,
Jim. You listen to that in the gym?
now that I've listened to it, so it would be like a new song to me. Yeah, it's like a 3.
What? Come on, no way, no.
It's more of a gym song than 1970s, whatever it was.
But even
This
the
is
Erra
metal.
song? Come on, really?
True.
That's kind of nuts.
Whatever.
Okay, all right. I'm giving it a 0 for the gym. Car traveling, really?
No, it's not. No,
0, 1.
no, it's 2. It's not like
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1.
I don't hate it.
I mean, it's 0, right?
Zero.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be.
0.
It's gotta be a 0. Work study, maybe a 1.
Yeah, 2.
I'll give it something there. Like it's
It
not.
would be distracting though.
It's a little distracting, yeah, but like it's kind of a little like an eyebrow raising kind of thing.
Whatever. Yeah.
Just like it, just shake you up a little bit. Family
Definitely
wholesome,
a 0. Definitely a 0 for that.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, 0.
I'll give it a 1 just for like.
You can have a conversation about it. Maybe,
Yeah,
but
if you could joke about it or whatever, like maybe, like I could see that. Calm nature is fucking 0.
No, I'll fucking win that. I wouldn't. I'll listen to that while doing a hike.
Seriously? What the? Okay.
I mean, 1's still bad, dude. Right? Just
Yeah,
keep that
I guess
in mind.
so. I'm giving it a fucking 0. Party normally maybe this like it's probably the
Yeah.
only place you actually listen
Yeah,
to it.
that'd be fun. Yeah, 100%.
4, 5, 6.
Again, it depends on the context, but yeah, I'd say at least a 5. Yeah, because it's context. It's
Yeah.
kind of, at least for me, it's kind of shit I'd play at a party.
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
For intrigue.
That's the only place I'd ever play it. At a party, as a joke, with like
Yeah.
laughing about it, whatever. That's the only place it has in my mind. But yeah,
Yeah.
you should listen to that Erra song again at some point because just based on these numbers,
Your
it's kinda
scores still
bullshit.
aren't great.
Huh?
Your scores still aren't great for it either.
You're right, but it's still better than at least my scores give it a place and it's
I mean,
a
yeah,
point.
we'll adjust to the ranking. I'll adjust to the ranking.
I'll make
Unfortunately, it was the baseline.
This is true. So I'll make like a better graphic for this in the future so that like it looks nicer. And I'll find a way to set it up so that it looks kind of, maybe I'll do PowerPoint or something. Like I'll find a way to make it look nice. But in the background, I'm going to have this in a spreadsheet on like an actual spreadsheet somewhere.
Track it over time, and eventually we'll be able to spit out like, hey, this over time from our channel. This is how we've ranked these songs.
Yeah. So yeah, once we have it all together, we can kind of give you like a score based on, so right now, like just based on this alone, obviously the Contortionist would win of the 3 that we just listened to. Like score wise, it's blowing the other 2 out of the water. It clearly has more of a multi-use. It can go anywhere, right? Like it beat all of them, almost all of them, except for the gym for me.
You can play that song in any situation, basically.
Yeah, it's more versatile, clearly. But we'll start to see that. So as we go along this idea, maybe we'll start to see how these songs develop, and obviously we'll see some that clearly have a point over others in certain places. So we can break it down that way as well. I'll find a way to like maybe get it like public at some point once we got like a reasonable amount going. I'll have it on like a Google document somewhere.
I think Excel's the way to do this, actually.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have it in Excel, but I'll have it, I don't know, linked somehow. Like I'll find a way to make it public once it gets reasonable, and then we'll just share it so you can look at it if you want, or
keep
maybe
building
I
it,
just
yeah.
throw up like a graphic for it somehow. We'll see, but we'll play with it for a little while. But that's that. You can even honestly in the comments if you feel like it, give us your scores on any of this. Like you want to give us what your takes on any of these songs would have been. Happy to hear it.
Bring these like underappreciated songs to the top, because that's our whole goal, right?
Yeah.
Is bringing these underappreciated songs to people. That's the goal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if the community as a group could do that, I guess it's what they do in real time. Like in reality, they just bring the songs that get big. Is everyone doing that? But I feel like there's a subsection of us metal folks who don't care about the masses, and I want somebody who's spent the time on a band and found the good gems to point them out. So I don't have to do the work myself. Do you see what I'm saying? We're literally at the mercy of Spotify these days for like finding new shit.
Which is again, and Spotify's kind of terrible to be honest.
I'm saying it's gotten better. Like these recommendations have been getting pretty good. I've been finding good stuff. Where are you finding the good hidden gems? You know,
Digging. At the end of the day, like that's how we did it, right? Like you just have to find the albums, listen to the albums,
but the
and
point of our
find
channel
gems.
is to because there's so much out there. We don't have time to go through all of it.
Well, the other thing too is a lot of these bands don't do albums anymore, anyways. Like albums are also a dying thing for whatever reason. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you have any cover songs that you want us to cover next, let us know in the comments below. If you like what you see, let us know. Stick around. We got some Lamb of God and some Erra coming up next. Stay tuned.